Morning, guys. Oh, let me go get a fork. You'd be so surprised that I actually never used to eat hot sauce, and now I can't eat any meal without hot sauce. Yo, those cars are so loud. Race cars were that loud. But hi guys, welcome to my first Vlogmas video. Did you guys like my intro? I decided that I want to put my whole heart into it, so I was just like, why not create a Vlogmas intro? I did that by myself.
I actually did it myself. Yeah. Nice.
Most definitely a woman in tech mean. You know what? One thing I just want to clarify quickly is how my Vlogmas is going to work. I really think it's important to put a semblance of like expectation to what you're going to do. I've tried to do Vlogmas before. I wasn't really successful at it. I was basically just posting videos that didn't make it, if I can put it that way, and that were in backlog. However, this time they're going to be very close to real time. However, I am a very busy person and I'm not always doing something on a day-to-day basis. So my Vlogmas videos, some of them are like pre-filmed and I'll be dropping them every day of December so that I can allow myself leeway to edit and post. And I'll drop as many videos as possible. I aim to do 12, or sort of like a 12 days of Christmas. If I can definitely push to the 24th, 25th, then oh my god, I'll do it, right? But none my favorite, so please do watch. But anyway, I did want my first video to be something that's a very integral part of like my life, that is shooting. So I have 2 shoots lined up this weekend and I just want to take you guys through the process of like my shooting, editing, and even delivery to clients. It's not going to be too in-depth. I don't ever want like my Vlogmas videos to be too long because that's daily consumption. Abantu basuke sebegudukile, aysekho Wi-Fi, etc. So on the side, I am a photographer and videographer, but mainly a videographer. However, I do still want to know a lot more about photography, specifically studio photography. So when I go back to Durban, I'm going to sort of be shadowing Inographer. He's a Durban-based photographer. I normally don't have breakfast before my shoots because I'm usually like trying to not be late. I'm trying to be a little bit early so that I can also set myself up. However, today I also need to just fetch a couple of lenses, right? So let's talk about that. So how I prepare for my shoots is that usually the day before my shoots, I'm going to clarify details with the client so that when I wake up in the morning I know exactly what to do. But actually before that, I'm wrong. It comes the briefing or booking process, right? So I have a company, it's registered, that I work under. It's called Frames in Focus, and Frames in Focus is essentially me and my shooting skills. And I have an Instagram page, and on there, I mean, I don't post as much. I should start doing that more. But anyway, on there, on the link in the bio, I have a briefing document. And on the actual profile, I do mention that I don't accept bookings via DM, and you can email me or even call me because I do have a work phone now. So those are the 3 methods in which you can do the booking, but I have to get a briefing document first. So it's basically a Google form with all the questions I typically ask in order for me to know what you want, and then deliver you a customized quote for what you want. So that's literally the first step. And along with the briefing document, once I send you the estimate or the quote, I also send you the terms and conditions, because I've found with my business it's become very important to lay out the terms and conditions, and that when someone pays me my deposit, they know what they're agreeing to. And I do this to make my life a lot easier and streamline my work process. Even with the briefing document, you fill out the briefing document, I get an email, and then I respond to you, so that it minimizes back and forth contact. Then after that, a day before the shoot, or maybe a couple of days before the shoot, depending on what I need, I'll rent those things out. I rent out here in Joburg from a Lens for Hire. They're based in Sandton on 135 Daisy Street. So with them, to actually rent with them, you actually need to fill out, they have to approve you, because you're liable for damage, loss, or breaking of their equipment. Yeah, so I did that process a while ago, and now I can easily just call them. Do you have this lens available for this date? Please reserve it for me. Or any other equipment. It could be a gimbal, it could be a drone, even a camera body itself. Yeah, they're the place that I rent from. Impeccable service. We have a really good relationship going now. So particularly for today, I did rent out a lens and a speed light, and God willing, I get to buy this particular lens this December, because also renting gets expensive, because you can't really, you keep renting something out, you also don't get the opportunity to practice a lot using that particular equipment, because it doesn't belong to you. You actually have to return it. So yeah, I'm going to eat right now, then I'm going to go off to a Lens for Hire and get my lens, then go straight to Houghton for my shoot today. It's a birthday shoot, 30th birthday shoot, and I'll be doing photography. Also really hope that you guys get a better look into what I do. And yeah, let me eat quickly, pack my camera bag, and then be out. Wasn't able to show you guys much footage of me getting the lenses. I also don't really have too much time to, ask questions, get them to talk to us. But I ended up getting an extra lens because I'm also shooting video tomorrow. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm waiting for my Uber now. Going to the venue, so I'll arrive there at 11:30ish, and the shoot starts at 12. So I'm alright at this present moment. How are you? I'm good. Going to there's a private area for dinners, lunches, etc. That's where I'm going.
You're here for a birthday?
Yes, I'm the photographer. Yeah. hot is this water?
It's not.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Yo. Okay. Ooh. Uyemsebenzini? You know what? I think it happens with almost every shoot that there's always going to be a young hiccup or setback. I didn't manage to get behind the scenes footage. It was like a really basically, why are we so dark? Okay, it seems that the light coming from there is the better light, but anyway, found out that at the Hilton Hotel you're not allowed to shoot with camera outside. That was a hiccup because this particular client wanted her and her guests to take pictures as a group outside, but eventually we got it sorted. It is true you're not allowed to shoot outside using a camera at the Hilton Hotel, but they managed to take us to a more secluded area, but it was still outside, where there were less people, in order to accommodate her, because she says that the person she'd spoken to had said that she would be allowed to do it. I guess one of the other problems was the fact that, like I mentioned, I went to a lens for hire to get a lens and a speed light. The speed lights had a flat batteries from literally the moment that I got on set. I made sure I got like my key shots with the speed light before it actually died, and then I compensated with the settings on my camera to get the best possible shots. However, I did find out later on from a lens for hire, when I was returning the lens, that they don't actually give you batteries with the speed light, so you're actually supposed to have your own in any case. That's not something that was ever communicated to me, so that really sucked, and I was not going to leave the shoot in order for me to go get batteries. So yeah, I guess something to note. Apparently the batteries that they left me with were testing batteries. In any case, they were supposed to have taken them back, and honestly I wish that they had remembered to take them back, because I would have rather had been about 10 to 15 minutes late for the shoot if I knew that I had batteries that where the speed light would work the whole day, especially considering that, I guess this is another hiccup that came. It's not that things weren't running on time. It was meticulously planned, the 30th birthday party. However, there were a lot of guests and it was hard to get through everything as quickly as we should have. I was booked for 2 hours, but this also always happens with events. I ended up staying for about 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. My next shoot was then intended to be my shoot with Senzi, and it was meant to be the next day. However, it did not happen due to, I guess, logistical reasons. We ended up shooting a couple of days later, and basically this is a little bit like how it went.
So enjoy him.
Just act like you're just getting dressed, hey, and then your last shot is on.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Hi, guys. When I'm pulling up the sleeves.
I think you can hold out the which one is the Vaseline? The Dove, like in front of you. I'll take the shot from.
When I'm leaving,
and you're gonna take the bag actually.
Yes.
You're gonna take the bag and then you walk out and it will be in focus. You're gonna be completely out of focus. Okay. No. Oh, let me shoot you from the mirror, through the mirror. I don't think you'll be able to over. Voiceover Tando here, and I'm going to be taking you through the editing process for photography. So, the first thing that you need to do is delete footage. It is a very crucial task, especially with photos, because at times you have duplicate pictures because you've been taking, obviously, pictures from different angles, or more of the same shot, just to give yourself more to work with. Sometimes it's just really bad pictures, some are out of focus, and some are just not usable because the person you've been shooting doesn't look good in the pictures. So this really helps ease your process, because you don't end up editing pictures that you're not going to deliver in any case because they're just not up to scratch. So then we head over to Lightroom. That's the software that I actually use to edit. It's no different from the Lightroom mobile that you should have and edit with, because it's a great tool. I basically learned how to use Lightroom by using Lightroom mobile. This is more advanced, but it has all the same features. And I just change a couple of things around just to brighten the picture, add some vibrance. My particular editing style, if I were to describe it, is try to make a picture as bright as possible, but still retain shadows, contrast, and making the blacks black. I love definition. So I do tend to play around a bit with the pictures, and I also do like to zoom in to check if I've not made the picture grainy, or is it still in focus, just to make sure that I'm retaining the best quality of the picture. And I truly do believe in that your initial stages of editing are the hardest, but once you've done that and you've edited a couple of pictures in different settings within the same room or same place, you are able to just copy the settings and start pasting them on different images. So it's a process where at the beginning it's pretty hard, but as you continue, it gets simpler and simpler.
Body, yeah. Did I ever ask you to take me to go shopping in Perico, sailing overseas and just drape me in Gucci? No, all I ever asked was you to pick up the phone, leave you alone. All I ever asked was you to show me some love, kisses and hugs.
So now onto editing videography. So I use Final Cut Pro to edit, but you know what? This is professional software. However, I do still use InShot and iMovie whenever I need to. If it gets the job done, I'll use it, and if it retains the quality as well. So here I was just importing the footage, just drag and drop, and then I just added in the song that Senzi had chosen. Guys, music is such a crucial part of videography. And if your client can choose the music that they want, please let them do it, because it's such a tedious process trying to find the right music. Anyway, just rotated the footage, made it fit onto the screen properly in vertical mode. And then here I just scrubbed through some of the footage, making sure it's what I'm looking for, it's in the right sequence. So typically I shoot flat. And by that, I mean, I almost shoot in a mode that's like a grayscale mode, if I'm trying to put it in simple terms. This is so that you can retain the best quality of the video, and then you're able to add in the color later. However, I didn't do that with this video because we are on a big time crunch. Basically, this is what footage that is shot flat looks like, and this is what it looks like once it has been color graded. Anyway, there's a lot of back and forth with video. However, once I'm done editing, I do export, rename it, and save it. And then I use WeTransfer to send files to all of my clients. So basically, that's what I'm going to do here. And typically, after my work has been sent, my clients sing my praises. When I tell you I'm exhausted, when I started this video, I did not anticipate that I would have so many bookings. and they really just came one after the other, just like at haste. I'm going to be just piecing together the video now so that it makes sense. I really do hope that you guys will enjoy this video and get like a better look into what I do when I'm shooting photography and videography. I tried not to put too much information because this wasn't about technicalities. I was just really taking you guys through my process, how it works, how it happens in the process, is sort of promoting frames and focus. So I mean, with that said, book me guys. So ciao. You better give this video a like, comment, and yes, I'm open to questions because like I said, I did leave the video on the lighter side of things. Yeah, so do comment and ask questions if you have any, and do subscribe if you haven't. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, and see you in the next Vlogmas video. Per subscribe button. Hawe malo babazani bo.
Oh no 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 no. We got it, crib, body. Yeah. Did I ever ask you to take me to go shopping?